Hi, my name is Kira Trepanier, and I lead up the children's ministry here at Gospel Life Church. And I just have such a passion for children's ministry. I have for a long time. And one of the reasons that I do is a story. It's a true story, and I want to share it with you today. It's about a boy named Bobby. Now, Bobby was about 8 years old, and he grew up in a troubled home. His mom passed away shortly after he was born, and his dad remarried, and there was a lot of tension in the home. And as things go, when you're at the end of your rope, sometimes you turn to church. And so Bobby's dad decided to take him to church. Well, it just so happened that Bobby got put in a Sunday school class, and he found out later it was the wrong Sunday school class. But regardless, his Sunday school teacher took a real interest in him and in his life. And over the next few weeks and months, occasionally Bobby and his dad would go back to church, and Bobby would return to that Sunday school class with that Sunday school teacher. And whenever he didn't come, that Sunday school teacher would come visit his home and bring him the Sunday school papers that he'd missed. And it was one of those times when his Sunday school teacher visited his home. Bobby was sitting on the steps leading to the upstairs of his house, and he heard his dad talking to that Sunday school teacher. And his dad said to that Sunday school teacher, I don't want Bobby anymore. And you seem to really have taken an interest in his life, and you seem to really care about him. Would you want him? And the Sunday school teacher said yes. And so from that day on, Bobby went to live with that Sunday school teacher, and she eventually adopted him, and he became a part of their family. And the reason why this story is so important to me is because Bobby, when he got adopted, he got to pick a new name because the family already had a boy named Bobby. And the name that this boy picked was Jeffrey David. And the name of the Sunday school teacher that had taken such an interest in his life and adopted him was Mrs. Kistler. So his new name was Jeffrey David Kistler. And that is my dad. So this Sunday school teacher, all those years ago, who became my grandma, took an interest in Bobby's life and changed the course of his life from then on. Bobby grew up in that home from the time he was 8. He went to church every Sunday and Sunday school. He went to a Christian college, and he became a pastor. And then he had me and my brother, and he took us to church every Sunday and took us to Sunday school. And my brother is now a pastor, and I am married to a pastor. And that one act of that Sunday school teacher, Mrs. Kistler, following the Lord's prompting to see that child and show an interest in his life, had a lasting legacy for generations. And now I am in church, and I'm bringing my kids to church, and they're being affected by people like you, teaching them Sunday school, youth group leaders, or people just generally taking an interest in their lives and showing them the importance of the Christian faith. And that is why children's ministry is so important to me. I remember myself as a child growing up in church. I remember my Sunday school teacher in elementary school, Mrs. McAfee, and every week she would ask for our prayer request. And she'd pull out a wrinkled piece of paper from the back of her Bible, and she'd recite all the requests that we had from the prior week and ask us if we had any updates and pray for us faithfully every day. I remember faithful youth group leaders who would point me to Christ all through my high school and junior high years. And I think that children's ministry in church is so important because we're creating a legacy for generations to come of children who are growing up in church and learning and loving the Lord and dedicating their lives to Him, and then raising their children to do the same. And so I would really encourage you to see the importance of children's ministry in a local church and pray and ask the Lord how He might use you to impact the life of a child.